Hello. Keeping the page open. Talking more about Beelzebub being the older brother of Satan, and kind of describing what this page is about. Some people practice the way they practice their path. I think in Satanism now there's 7 tenets. I really don't go by them, but they seem okay. I have voiced my opinion on what modern day Satanism is, but I have no quarrels with it. I myself practice LaVeyin Satanism a little bit. To a degree, I practice the 11 rules that he has and going back over them. But I myself is more of a Gnostic. They say there's no such thing as Gnostic Satanism. But if you look into the core of LaVeyin, of Luciferianism and Satanism, it's more Gnostic, dealing with a dual creation system of an ego, male ego, female ego system. Feminine ego deals more with your ability to be psychic, to deal with things like you notice things about people, places, events. It's like having a daydream or dreaming at night and having deja vu throughout the rest of the week that, hey, I've seen this or I've heard this before, or I can predict what's going to come next. There's a lot of people that do that with card reading. Spirits talk to them through Ouija, the board. They get messages at night through dreams, sometimes during the day through daydreams. Mental health would like to say it's kind of like schizophrenic. It's like, how can you think of these things and it's not there, it don't exist. Satanism today, under the leaders, have been called to the point that Satan does not exist. But in my philosophy, he does. He's the youngest brother of Beelzebub. And Beelzebub being like one of the gods, a pantheos, a false pantheos, that said that he created everything out of matter, but the matter was really formed from the core of the earth, which with the atmosphere and everything was developed under a feminine godhead known as Sophia. In Greek it means wisdom. He took the wisdom of the matter, which was Gaia, Sophia. He created everything from it physically. So under Satanism, he had his younger brother, also known as Hades, to to rule the lower dimensions while he ruled the higher dimensions, or the mid-ground. Now in Buddhism and in some Hindu texts, there are 9 layers of heaven, or to get to heaven, and 8 layers, and the 9th layer is finally the nirvana. And I think there are 8 layers actually before you get to hell. There are about 6 or 7 domains or dimensions. One's being that, now atheists don't believe it, maybe modern day Satanists don't believe it, but there are spirits, ghosts. Even Einstein predicted that when energy leaves the body, it's got to go somewhere. Now, my belief, there is what they call reincarnation, that you don't quite get it right, and there's like the demon of desire, and if you say yes to this demon, you will go back in time, starting over from who you are, from the exact same place, parents, time, and everything, to restart your life over. But nothing changes. So if you say no to this demon, then you probably go to the higher or lower realms. I could post more on an after death. For me, was nothing. I chose to go away from the light. The light is a false logos. It's there to invite you in. But once you're invited in, you have said no to the demon of desire. And you will come back to your same self, same situations, same thing. But if you choose yes to say to it, you go to a path of darkness. Darkness would be like the grave. There's no fire and brimstone to it. Past that, if you are true to what you do, you will meet what you need to meet. Ends will meet. And no, I didn't see no God. I didn't see no demons or devils. I would have probably been reborn from the same parents, had the same step-parent, the same step-brothers, in another dimension of what I did have. I posted a post on her clarifying that I was talking about the things going on today. I can't change that. Nor do I want to change that. Man has gone throughout history repeating what he does. And it'll take time for him to change it. To where he says, okay, this religion thing, whether it be Satanism, whether it be Christianity, Islam, is nothing more than what it is. It's just a crock of shit. Because once after you die, you're not going to see whatever you think you're going to see. That's just it. I posted, sorry about that. I posted about the angel Metatron. Now him, in all his form, was like a god. But he gave it up to come to Earth, to go to the lower dimensions, to liberate. So I'm seeing videos on YouTube of how conspiracy theories are working with saying false things about the coronavirus or Ukraine. But I believe it'll all balance out. I have not worked a conspiracy theory. I posted one post back about what's going on today, or back then, when we had a different presidency. And I have nothing against America's politics. It works. I live off of it. I'm on fixed income. But the thing I do have a real decision about, or a real voice in the matter, is why some people claim or think, and they have not experienced it. I talked to 3 people. One person experienced what I experienced, nothing. 2 other people experienced, in their near-death experience, psychedelic lights. One experienced psychedelic lights and a celestial voice. So anything, if the Yaldabaoth or Godhead has anything, it would be like a voice. But the thing is, what is it after we get there? Do we worship him? Now some know it as Yahweh, Jehovah, but it is a fake, it's a false logos. It was there as to make the physical realm out of matter. But what was it when the matter didn't exist? There had to be some voice. So would the voice we hear be masculine, feminine, or just a figment of our imagination? I was told by a few people that the voice is female, that God is really female. And I think through ancient Egyptian religion, they had male and female gods and goddesses. I think through all the monolithic systems like the Gnostic system, you had your male and female pantheons, or aeons. They were generators to generate organic light. Out of this organic light became the solar systems, the logos, and the anthropos. It's all in my post. To follow it would have to be insane, because I'm trying to follow it. Not to better myself or sound like I know something. But if you read my posts, I had seen a vision, or maybe a dream state, of a woman. I claim it to be Sophia. She put me in a trance, a hypnotic trance as a small child. I stood there, seeing her, and telepathically she told me of some of the events that were to happen in my life, leading up to the 7 seals, to rivers turning red, to all the things that were related to some holy books, but she said is a false logos that they're worshiping.